the rest of the folks, if you don't
Oh,
mind.
sure.
Yeah, I'll let Steve speak.
Well, thanks, Stephanie.
Many thanks to the city. Without the city, we would not have this house, because the city and the city parks department generally gave it to Echo. And I hope that you're pleased with what we've done, because it was sort of in a state of disrepair, and we're bringing it back. The grand old dom is coming back to life. So, Steve, welcome.
Absolutely. Thank you, Stephanie. If you haven't been in here before, it's hard to believe that this is a 100-year-old home. Lots of improvements. In the city, all we did was go into partnership with Echo, and they did the hard work. So we thank them very much. Some city officials are here. Brian Holtz with the Parks Department, Michelle Mercer with City Council, and there may be some more that trickle in. But we're so excited to be here today to celebrate our partnership with Echo and all of the partners that are here today. Really to announce the return of the Department of Labor Homeless Veteran Reintegration Program here in Evansville, and use of this home, which has historical significance in our city. So we are very proud to have this program back in Evansville, and to help all of those veterans that we have in our community. We always talk about our new slogan, E is for everyone. Well, it's certainly illustrated today with includes our veterans who have given so much to ensure our freedom. So we want to thank all of our partners here today. We want to thank our veterans. We want to thank you for covering this. It's just a good day. Lots of things happening in Evansville on all levels. So thank you very much, Stephanie, and I'll hand it over to you.
Yes. I want to mention that we're really fortunate that we were able to get this grant, because we're smack dab in the Promise Zone, and we got preference points for this grant. So we're keeping on chugging with our Promise Zone designation and the federal funds coming into the community. So with that, I'd like to introduce Chris Metz, who's my assistant director, who'll tell you a little bit more about the program and introduce some of the people that are here.
Thank you, Steph. At Echo Housing Corporation, we envision a community where everyone has that place to call home and the opportunity to thrive. And that vision takes on special significance and a sense of urgency when we're striving to provide services to veterans who have so selflessly and nobly served our country. At Echo Housing Corporation, we were the first provider of permanent supportive housing to veterans in the state of Indiana, and also as the lead provider of the Promise Zone, we have always heeded the call to ensure that every veteran has a place to call their own and a place to call home. We're especially grateful to our program partners, Goodwill Industries and Work One of Southwestern Indiana, and we're also extremely grateful for the collaboration and the partnership of the United States Department of Labor. So with that, I'm pleased to announce the Director of the VETS Program, United States Department of Labor, Steve Hahn.
I want to thank you, Chris. Echo Housing has been a grantee of ours in the past. They had a grant up until last year. Unfortunately, they missed the opportunity last program year. So we're excited to have them back. They're one of 155 grantees across the nation that are awarded to serve the homeless veterans population, incarcerated veterans, and female veterans with families. So we welcome them back. We look forward to working with them and partnering with them moving forward to serve our homeless veterans. Thank you.
Well, now the most important part, since we've gotten and envisioned this wonderful home to be for this grant, we were waiting with bated breath to get the award, which we now can announce that we got. That's the good news. The bad news was, if we didn't get the award, this was going to be my office. So I told them that, wow, I'm so envious with the view. But a little bit about the house. It was given to James Bethel Gresham's mother, constructed for her. He was the first casualty in World War I, and was from Evansville. So the house is very historic, very veteran-centric, and I think it's really appropriate that it's going to be put to use for a veteran program. A little bit about how it's going to be used. The upstairs are going to be the offices, conference rooms, and so forth by day. Then by night, the people who will already have jobs, we have incubator housing so that we can help them save enough money to get deposits for apartments. So they'll stay here 60 to 90 days. There'll be bedrooms in the basement. They'll have a kitchen in the bathroom. These offices will be locked for confidentiality reasons, but they'll have space with an entrance and all of that. So I think they'll have a lot of significance to these guys who will be living here. And I say guys because it's going to be tough to be co-ed because it's a dormitory kind of environment. But hey, you never know. Dorms at universities are co-ed these days, so hey. But at any rate, so really excited about getting the program back. Now, How were we able to get this house back into the state it was? Those of you who've been here before, it was a museum for a while. As a matter of fact, when we got the house back, the table and chairs I donated was still in the dining room 20 years ago. So not a lot had been done to it. So we have special thanks to Old National Bank, who is represented by Linda Ford and Amy Cassavan, who very generously gave $10,000 to our Housing Hero Gala to help with the renovations of the Gresham House. And then I have Kevin Martin with First Security Bank, who also gave $10,000 to help with Turning Point, which was a transitional housing component. And for our previous grant, we were at St. Anthony's Church. So the two have been combined into one area now. The City of Evansville Endowment Fund helped with the heating and air, and I can't say enough about Home Depot. No, where's Home? He was here. He's probably working. Home Depot gave us this incredible grant, gift cards worth almost $20,000 for supplies, and I can't even say how many hundreds of people have been here working, and they still have 2 or 3 more days to go. So they are the ones that really jump-started this program and made this go. So a big thanks to everyone, but I most importantly want to recognize Richard Kuhn, who's the visionary behind all of this, who designed everything and has been tirelessly and fearlessly cracking the whip and working with all these volunteers. So I can't say enough. Dick and I have worked on several projects. He's an amazing guy. So that being said, I'm so excited, and I'd like for you all to join me in a round of applause for all of our sponsors. Now the program started July 1, so time is of the essence for us to get this finished and up and running, because the Department of Labor, numbers are everything. And we have to get those numbers out. And so if you know of any veterans who are homeless, who need employment, I've got cards, we've got numbers, please let us know. We are hiring staff, should have them within the next week or so. So the program is up and running, and we're just really excited to be doing it and doing a real service for our veterans. Because as Oprah Winfrey said, if even one veteran is sleeping on the street, it's one too many. To save the streets for our country, the streets, they shouldn't be on the streets. So let's get them jobs. Anything we can do to help, let's do it. I want to thank you all for coming.